Dr. Breakfast, this is a precedent setting because, of course, it will apply to all those others who have wanted their suspension set aside.
Of course, I'm not taken aback by the turn of events. I saw it coming. So I think what this does is to entrench the dominance of the Ramaphosa faction. I think it's quite clear at the moment that Ramaphosa has an upper hand, and I think it's the end of the road for Ace. Maybe he might go to a higher court. So I think it's quite clear, though, that Ramaphosa, I think he stands a good chance of being elected again as the president of the ANC, because I don't think that the person who is standing in as the SG at the moment can sabotage him. But I think in the long run, though, the triumphalism of the Ramaphosa faction might be short-lived.
Explain that for me, Dr. Breakfast, because I was wondering whether this just doesn't give impetus to those who've been pushed outside of the party now. And we're talking about people who have been charged in courts of law. You saw those Zuma supporters from within the party when he appeared before the Johannesburg High Court.
Look, the issue is that in some quarters, there is a view that the way things are in the ANC is not the way things should be, that the current ANC is turning a blind eye to the resolutions of the Nazareth conference. So the Ramaphosa faction was born under siege. So there will always be a pushback. So despite the fact that the support of the Zuma faction has shrunk and there is some kind of dominance in the Ramaphosa faction, but still there will be a pushback. I don't think that the Zuma faction, they are just going to fold their arms and allow things to unfold the way they are.
Mr. Breakfast, what options does Ace Magashule have now? Am I correct in that he cannot be Secretary General until the finalization of his criminal case?
Well, like I said earlier on, he can go to a higher court, contest the ruling. Maybe that was the strategy in the first place. But what is interesting about him is that when it suits him, you know, judges are controlled by white monopoly capital. When it doesn't suit him, then he approaches, you know, courts of law. So there are also double standards there. And I can bet my bottom dollar there will be comments around that yeah, we saw this coming. All the cases are won by the president because he is captured and so on. But those are mere political statements if one doesn't invoke evidence. I don't agree that judges are like God, that they can make decisions and then report to themselves. If you have a complaint, there are ways and means of doing things. You can lay a complaint with the Judicial Service Commission. You might as well go to the International Court.
Thank you so much, political analyst Dr. Ntsikelelo Breakfast, who's been so on the ball and has come straight to us on that judgment, that groundbreaking judgment. The case against Ace Magashule is dismissed.